The fundamental law of religion and how man relates to it seems to be that there will always exist in any religion those who truly believe and those who seek to use a religion for their own selfish needs. Now, the environmentalist movement has most certainly reached a spiritual New Age fervor that comes complete with a retinue of self-proclaimed high priests, one of which is our friend Maurice Strong. Now, Maurice Strong was once quoted as saying that, and I quote, "The real goal of the Earth Charter is that it will in fact become like the Ten Commandments." Now, what is the Earth Charter, you ask? Well, in short, it's the successor to United Nations document Agenda 21, which Maurice Strong and hundreds of other world leaders put into place during the now infamous 1992 United Nations Earth Conference in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, that spawned the Agenda 21 document. Now, Agenda 21 and the Earth Charter is going to be used to usher in a new age, a new way at looking at things in regards to how man should interact with nature and what place man serves in the environment and ultimately in the universe. Well, in other words, the environmental agenda is being put into place in an effort to convince man that it has declared an unjust war against the planet Earth, and that a select group of human beings who coincidentally sit on the highest chairs of United Nations cabinets and non-governmental multinational think tanks, as well as even our own United States government, have now rallied and are banding together in the righteous undertaking of disciplining the masses for the so-called damages that we've inflicted on our oh so delicate planet. You see, anybody who reads Agenda 21 will be shocked to see that these people are calling for the elimination of private property as well as the private vehicles and ultimately the herding of massive amounts of human beings into densely packed government-controlled super cities that are nice and sustainable. Anybody can see that this is clearly a socialist agenda and will take vast changes to implement this on the global stage. But then again, that was the plan from the beginning. What you will see to start is things like the Masdar initiative, which is a city in Dubai that is being built to be completely 100% solar. Now, while I have absolutely nothing against renewable sources of energy, there will be one of the main rules in this new super city is, you guessed it, no private vehicles allowed. What a surprise. Let's take a look, shall we?
We urgently need to address the issues of global warming and pollution. Pressure on the world's finite natural resources continues to increase. The future for all of us will be governed by the development of clean technologies for sustainable environmental management. For almost half a century, Abu Dhabi has been a world leader in energy production. Now, the nation is keen to play its full part in the development and implementation of alternative sources of energy. The Masdar Initiative is the catalyst for fusing research and innovation from the best people in the world, from both academia and international corporations. The first stage of the development sets the tone for the whole project. The construction of a state-of-the-art photovoltaic power plant will deliver the energy required to build the rest of the new city. Masdar will be a compact, high-density city, completely free from cars and their emissions, a model of energy conservation with zero carbon emissions and zero waste. Compared to average urban levels, fossil fuel consumption will be zero on site. All waste production will be recycled, and consumption of desalinated water will be reduced by 80%. Cycling and walking will be the most popular means of travel. The master plan means no one will be further than 200 meters from essential facilities, including shops selling locally grown produce. A fully automated electric personal rapid transit system will provide a flexible and comfortable alternative to private cars. A light railway transport system will link the Masdar development with the center of Abu Dhabi, adjacent developments, and the international airport. Unique design of its walled city will show both energy and water conservation can be achieved whilst also greatly enhancing the quality of life. One day, all cities will be built like this.
And if you don't think that this could ever come to the States, well, think again, my friend, that the mainstream media will take care of these things, and the changes that they're going to implement within the general perceptions of the masses are quite easy. All they're going to do is put in their little political pundits to start talking about public transportation and how we need it here in the United States. And if you don't think it's happening already, well, our socialist friend Michael Moore has picked up the baton and started. Let's observe.
This country and all the other problems that surround it in terms of our lack of oil and the running out of oil under this planet that's going to happen sometime in our lifetime or our children's lifetime. We have to really treat this like a crisis. And so I would encourage Congress to do what Franklin Roosevelt did at the beginning of World War II, where he just said to the big three, you're not building cars anymore because we have a crisis. You've got to build tanks and planes and the other things that they needed in World War II. This new president and this Congress has to say to the big three, I'm sorry, but this car thing isn't working out. We're running out of oil. So you need to build hybrids, electrics, and we need mass transportation. So you got to build trains and subways and light rail and all